Hey there, War Gamers, Just here on Painter, and today, boom, we're going to check out the Battletech Universe book. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in today. If you are new here, please alpha strike that like and subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for continuing to tune in and help support what I do. That said, Kelly Cottle from the community dropped this off for me from Gen Con and told me I could take a peek at it and show you guys on the channel. So we're going to give you guys a quick look at this. It's not going to be a cover-to-cover review, but I figure it might give you guys a pretty good indication of this if this is something that might be good for you or you might want to pass. All right, guys, so we're going to be checking out the Battletech Universe book from Gen Con. I'll give you guys a quick look-see at the text there. You can check that out. I am filming awkwardly outside, so outside the shop, so the lights are a little weird. Try not to get the reflection, trying to hold it for you, but hopefully you can see. Now this book comes in at 50 bucks. It's $10 more than the Force Guides that I just listed and probably twice as thick. Not bad. It is a hardback and very cool. Now I think this one's just going to be breaking down the universe as a whole, so lots of fluff, lots of pictures. I haven't actually cracked the binder yet. It's still got Kelly Cottle's bookmark in here, which I'm going to try and leave. He had that in there from the con, not sure why, but I want to leave it because he let me borrow this. This is not my book to have. So big shout out to Kelly for allowing me to check this book out. So let's look at the table of contents real quick. We have a history, and it's going to break down the basic history eras for Battletech. So you've got Star League, Succession Wars, Clan Invasion, Civil War. A word right here that I can't say on YouTube apparently, because if you say anything about the word of Blake and specifically what happened when they were doing their crazy shit, they will demonetize you or down your videos. We have the Dark Age, which is freaking ridiculous. I can't say a word. Dark Age, Ill Clan, and then yeah, so yeah, that's up to the current. You have the breakdown of the factions, so the great houses, the 5 main houses. I think it's interesting that House Espinoza from Battletech Harebrained Schemes game didn't make it in, but it's canon now. I think they've got a book for it, right? But maybe that's just to appease the fans. I don't know. Got the clans. So you have this is interesting. They start with Ill Clan instead of having it chronological and having that towards the bottom. Ill Clan, Clan Wolf in Exile, and then variety of other ones, which is really cool. I like how the Razzlehog Dominion gives you some breakdowns as well. And this does not look like it is as comprehensive. Unless the Ill Clan's going to just break down all the clans from the Ill Clan. Clan Jade Falcon, Clan Smoke Jaguar, Razzlehog Dominion, which is going to have Ghost Bear in it. Hell's Horses, Sea Fox, the Raven Alliance, the Scorpion Empire, the Lost Clans. I think this might be mostly tailored for the current era. I am not sure. We'll see. We'll flip through. Got the Mercenaries, so Wolf's Dragoons, my boys, Aerodyne Lighthorse, Kellhounds, Grey, Death Legion, Northwind Highlanders, 21st Centauri, Lancers, Hansons, Dark Riders, and Notable Mercenaries. Maybe the Cheetahs will show up. We're going to go to that page and see. Then we have Interstellar Cartography by year, so it's going to be showing how the maps change. So let's just flip through some pages here. So we've got the Star League, which is pretty cool. Going to break some of that stuff down. We're not going to go through all of these, but it'll break down your eras and give you some information, which is cool. This is probably really good if you want to get some history on the backstory of the Battletech universe. I think that is really interesting. Let's go back to the table of contents here so I can cherry pick some things we want to go to. That's going to break down the history, and that was the Star League. So each one of these is going to be an era. We're not going to go fully through that, but that'll be an era that you can check out and see some different things about. What I'm interested in is, let's go to 168 first and see what that was about. Because that says something about Ill Clan. Oh, there's a Malice, one of my faves. So the Ill Clan. Okay, so it looks like some history. So Malvina Hazen and Ward. Anyone else think that looks like Katie Sackhoff a little bit? Kind of looks like Katie Sackhoff a little bit. And Alaric Ward looks like a goon. I always thought he was prettier than that. But this kind of gives me a Starbuck vibe from... if you guys watched Battlestar Galactica, the more recent one. Interesting. Okay, so that wasn't much. That was probably a little bit of a primer on what's going on. After that, we are getting into the factions, so 178. So we've got the Great Houses. That's going to break that down. I want to see the clans. 212. Let's see. So the Ill Clan, so we've got Clan Wolf. Breaking down their culture. That's a really cool logo there. Jade Falcon, culture. So again, Ill Clan Smoke Jaguar. Razzlehog Dominion, so Clan Ghost Bear, culture, Hell's Horses. So it is going through them, as we saw here. So we just hit Hell's Horses. So it's going to go through each one of these. So it's not listing all of the clans ever. There's a bunch that are missing. I guess that would have been a really big list if they had them all, but I was kind of thinking maybe it broke it down. Let's go look at the Lost Clans 248 and see what they talk about there. I guess this book would have been bigger if they had it all. I thought it was comprehensive. You guys can sound off in the comments below and let me know. Okay, so we've got Blood Spirit, Clan Burrock, Clans, Cloud Cobra Cody. Okay, yeah, so this is hitting a lot of the ones that I was thinking of. All right. So they are here. They were just listed differently. And yeah, got to have Clan Wolverine, Widowmaker. Yeah, okay. So disregard. If your clan wasn't one of the primary ones, it's probably listed under the Lost Clans. So then you got the Periphery, still breaking down factions, mercenaries. Let's go check out 280 and 268, because I'm a Wolf Dragoons guy, and I need to see my boys. So we got some good art. Pretty sure it's the Scroggins, Shimmering Sword on Deviant Art. So they got one page. That's still fine. Artwork from the Battletech Kickstarter. I think that was the one for the Kickstarter. Kellhounds, Grey Death Legion, Northwind Highlanders, Razzlehog, Hanson's Rough Riders. And then I guess the Notable Mercenaries is just a page with pictures. And these will be a bunch of the dudes that you might know the icons for, but they didn't warrant a page. And the cheetahs aren't on here. I was really hoping they would be, which would have been cool, but that was wishful thinking anyway. So, and then you can see Kelly Coddle's got his name in the book, so very interesting. But yeah, I think this, unlike the Force manuals, might not be as easy of an automatic buy, but if you're new to the universe, this is probably going to give you a pretty good primer to a lot of information. If you're not reading the novels and you're not keeping up with everything specific as a all-in-one like Bible or tome for the Battletech universe, I think this is probably not bad. It's a nice hardback book. It's got good pictures. I am sure there are people that have tore this apart to find out what inconsistencies there were or typos or whatever. I'm sure some of that's in there. Some of the artwork, I'm sure there's people that are more groggy of grognards that have found that. And I say that just to be funny. I don't think you guys are being asses or anything. Like, you're being critical of IP that you love. But I do think for the average person, if you really want to know stuff, this is probably a good pickup for you. At $50 though, if you are more interested in the game universe, or the game versus just the universe, you might be able to skip this and get your core rule book, maybe one of those Force guides if it's relevant to your faction, and get more minis. If you're wanting to dive deeper into this, you can pick this up. If, again, you're on a gamer with a budget, Sarna.net is your friend. A lot of the stuff in here is probably on there too, just not presented in such a flashy way. And then you have YouTube for Mech Frog and Tex Talks Battletech from Black Pants Legion to give you guys a lot of backstory as well. So hopefully you guys found that useful. And there you have it, folks. That is my quick overview or look at the Battletech Universe book. What were your thoughts? Is there anything about it that's got you excited, not excited, anything at all? Sound off in the comments below. As always, I welcome any thoughts, concerns, critiques, anything that you want to raise in the comments about the channel, Battletech, the product here. Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That said, though, folks, that's all I've got for you today. If you want to help support the channel, make sure you check the description down below. We've got relevant links for all the goodies and things you can do to add fuel to the fire and help the video content keep flowing. That said, it's time for me to go. As always, keep rolling your dice, keep painting your models, and I will catch you guys next time. If you made it this far, you're probably a viewer that already hits that like button when you see a video come up. You're probably already a subscriber, and you probably jump into the comments down below to help support the channel, to help support that algorithm. But if you're looking for some other ways to help support the channel too, make sure you check the description down below. Maybe you want to pick up some paints from Monument Hobbies. That's my paint of choice. The Pro Acrylic line is chef's kiss, good stuff. Maybe you want to check out some of the offerings from Death Designs, where I work in my day job. We got plenty of 3D printed products, as well as MDF terrain, some of the stuff that I have designed myself and we play with here on the channel. And if you're looking to bolster your Battletech ranks, miniatures, and offerings, make sure you check out Bobby from Fortress Miniatures and Games. He's one of the main supporters of the channel as well, and supporting any of these companies helps support what I do and helps to ensure that I can continue to bring content to all of you. If you want to become a super supporter, I highly recommend you guys check out the Patreon. You guys get that extra little edge to help push more content out, and I really do appreciate that. And my ultimate goal on the channel is to continue to be able to not only put out the content we have now, but to get to a point where you can put out more content later, whether that be battle reports or painting tutorials or just more rambles, anything at all. I'd like to be doing more content for you. This is something that I enjoy. I like being able to cast a light into the darkness to bring a little bit of hobby positivity to all of you and make you feel good, and also enjoy playing games myself. As we do the final sign off here though, I do want to go ahead and switch on over and do the scroll of awesome to showcase all the Patreon supporters, the super supporters of the channel, to give them some recognition for helping support what I do. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time.